Troy, gutty win on the road. It looked like for a while, second quarter, third quarter, Nevada kind of established some things and kind of shut you down. What turned around late third and especially in the fourth with your offense?
You know, Jim, I think we just earned some harder yards. You know, you look the last two drives, the surge up front with the offensive line, certainly that was a factor. The poise of our quarterback by Quentin, you know, down the stretch. I mean, what he did at the end, you really can't practice that. We didn't want him to score on first down. We didn't want him to score on second down, to make them burn all their timeouts and to utilize as much of, you know, the clock as possible. We did want him to score on third down, which he did. And then I thought, you know, certainly Owen Allen gave us some good carries too.
Owen Allen was terrific. How about the interception by Ozaro Aihi?
Yeah, it was huge. You know, I'm just glad at the end he didn't run down to the goalpost and shoot a lay-in or try to do a 360 dunk. So, yeah, that what a heck of a play. Neat for him, too. You know, being this close, he's only about 2.5, probably 3 hours away, his family. So what a wonderful – and he's been absolutely incredible with all the intangibles and the leadership part of it. I'm telling you, Jim, these seniors have been awesome now.
319 yards rushing, and I think you're the first team this year to win a game without completing a pass.
Well, that's not our aim week in, week out. You know, we did have a couple opportunities there, whether it was protection or just being able to zip a throw in there. Yet we'll have to be better in that regard next week. But I'll tell you, this group, they do keep getting better. And the one thing, you know, I think it's easy to say after you win a game to say, oh, hey, these guys, they're made of the good stuff. I've been adamant about it all season long.
Your defense and the ability, especially in the fourth quarter, to really kind of limit Nevada a little bit. I mean, they had some surges and some pushes, but you got them off the field.
You know, we did. I think the other part in the first half, you know, being able to hold them in the red zone to only field goals was huge, too. I mean, eventually that all adds up when the four quarters are tallied.
Yeah. Final question, Dylan Carson played in the first half, had a good first half. Was he okay in the second half?
You know, he wasn't. He didn't play. We'll see where he is this week.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our offensive player of the game representing Diesel, Alex Moore. Talk about, especially in the second half, late third into the fourth, that surge we saw from the offense and the offensive line to put you guys on top.
Yeah, you know, I mean, obviously the first half was just not the way that we wanted to play. And so at halftime, we just kind of like sat down. We were like, we're trying to do too much, you know. We're messing up some blocks. We're not making calls. Like, we just got to go back to like our roots, you know, go back to what we do best. And as I think, you know, as it was kind of seen late in the game, as you said, late third quarter, fourth quarter, we really just stepped up and just, you know, decided to drive guys, just play the physicality that we know how to play.
Was it a matter of just kind of keeping things simple at that point?
Honestly, yeah. I'd say more towards the end of the game, you know, we kind of simplified what we were calling. It's not that, you know, what we were calling in the first half was too much. We were just messing up, and then it just got to a point where we were like, you know, we were getting pushed off the ball, and we were doing exactly what we wanted to do, so we were just like, why change it? Keep going.
The defense really helped you at a point and a time where, you know, they got the 2 field goals, but they didn't get into the end zone. You're up at the half, 7-6, and then the interception by Ozaro Aihi really kind of gave you guys some fuel, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, defense balled out. I mean, they kept us in that game, especially the first quarter, but all night. I mean, first half, but all night. I mean, especially seeing after Ozaro got that pick, and we were like, I mean, we have a chance to finish this game right now if we do our thing, and finished it by going to the end zone, so it was pretty sweet.
319 yards rushing by your team, 0 yards passing. First team to do that this year. And your fullbacks, Owen Allen, 107 yards rushing, and Dylan Carson, 105. What does that mean to you? 2 guys over 100.
I mean, it's absolutely awesome. I mean, obviously, you know, we can get things started up front, and then we can finish as well. But the way that they attack the holes and then they keep on moving their legs as they make contact and finishing through runs, it's absolutely awesome. Those are the guys that you want to play for.
And the guy that may not get as much notice because of the fullback, Quentin Hayes, and his ability to find some holes when he needed to on those drives late in the game and, you know, fall for a first down and go over and run on your side and you and McCanich on that right side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, he's a guy that's getting better and better every game. And as you said, you know, he's hitting holes. And then the best part is, too, is that, you know, he runs through block. I mean, he runs through tackles. He's leaning forward. He's not, you know, scared to get hit. So it's absolutely awesome playing for him as well.
Alex, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Defensive player of the game, Daniel Groby. You're able to get Nevada off the field at times in the game, especially in the second half where it looked like they had some momentum, but then your offense got going, and it seemed like once your offense reestablished things, I thought you guys really kind of stood up to the task of getting Nevada off the field.
Yes, sir. I mean, when your offense is out there for almost half the quarter, it gives us plenty of time to rest, get off our feet, look at the tablets, and look at the game plan that we had, look at what we can change, what we can do better, what was working. And so it really gives us the opportunity to fine-tune our craft and then go back out there and get a good stop.
How shifty and how tough was it to try to control Lewis there from the shotgun?
Yeah, it was, as you could tell, probably in the first half, I was having to put on the afterburners to get after him. He's an extremely talented quarterback. I mean, I wish the team the best of luck. They got amazing players on their team, and he was one of those, like, outstanding guys. But I think after a while, you really kind of got to change your entry level when you're pass rushing. You can't go right down the middle of the man. You got to go on the outside a little bit, so when he does want to pop, you're right there for him.
It's a hard game. Did it make it any easier in the sense that you kind of limited their rushing attack just enough?
Yes, sir, absolutely. Our biggest thing with our defense is we want to stop any team's run game and get them to throw the ball. And I think it was tougher at the beginning of the year, but as of right now, I think we really fine-tuned our craft. Guys are getting confidence. You know, we're settling into it. We're not getting too excited when things go right. We're staying cool, and we're just going to keep it going. And so yes, sir.
A win's a win, but to win it by coming back in the fourth quarter and late in the season, does that make it maybe a little more special for you?
Oh, absolutely. It's really just a lot for these seniors just out there, because there's a lot of guys that aren't able to take the field. And so just being able to come out here like a road game and being able to get another win and keep the streak alive for these guys. And then by that chance, we beat – not by a chance, but like we stack another win, get a throw a name in the hat for a bowl game, and just to extend it one more for these guys. And I think it's really special. And, you know, I'd do anything for my brothers, and it's always a blessing.
It's a great win. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.